My name is Sue Labbe, S-U-E-L-A-B-B-E, and I am the CEO at Alliance Medical Center. So we serve primarily the underserved community of northern Sonoma County. We serve folks that are either uninsured, underinsured, or Medi-Cal recipients, and we provide behavioral health care, medical care, dental care, and then wellness services with acupuncture, chiropractor, nutrition, really serving as kind of the medical home for the community that we serve. So some of the biggest challenges that our patient population is serving is really around the economic hardships. The cost of living has gone way up in this area, the cost of food, transportation, housing, and so the ability to access medical care is compounded by the additional costs of everything else that they need to do to be able to care for their families. And so it's really important that they have a place like Alliance to be able to come to get the medical care and the behavioral health care and the dental care that they need, regardless of their ability to pay, sort of helping them to overcome some of those hardships. We also do what we call enabling services, which is connecting people to the services that they need, like housing, transportation, and food resources to be able to meet those needs for the population that we serve. So it's really essential that we have support from organizations like Healdsburg Forever to help us be able to continue to provide the high quality care that this community deserves, that we would otherwise not be able to provide because of the costs of providing that care and not being able to receive reimbursement from other sources. So at the core of my being, I truly believe that all people have the right and the need to have equitable access to high quality care, and I'm really proud of the work that we do at Alliance to be able to lift up this community and to be able to make reduce the barriers and make the ability for everyone to access high quality care services. And you know, it's my goal for us to be a leader in healthcare services and to make sure that this community is receiving the very highest quality care that they deserve, because it's really an amazing community that we serve. I would say that the most memorable comes from out of a kind of a dark time, and what I mean by that is, you know, Alliance was at the forefront of responding to the COVID-19 pandemic, and both in testing and in treatment, and then with the vaccine rollout. And I still very clearly remember the first weekend that we did vaccinations for the community, and we were really intentional in the way we did that and partnering with other community leaders to be able to reach those most vulnerable and those most disproportionately impacted by the pandemic, to make sure that we could help lift them up and bring them to the front of the line and get them the vaccines that they needed to protect them. And so we reached out to community leaders, we asked for volunteers to help us to schedule those vaccine appointments, and I don't think there's one person that I contacted that said no. This entire community was ready and willing to help, both from volunteering to schedule appointments to showing up on our vaccine event to help with moving folks through. And we were able on that very first weekend to vaccinate 1,100 people in one weekend in our parking lot. And one of the kind of joyous moments that came out of that is in the second day, there was a group of vineyard workers that came through, and after they had all gotten their vaccine, they sort of spontaneously got up and started dancing. And it was this moment of like intense hope and joy, and just made me so proud of the work that we were doing as an organization to serve this community.